Credit cards are more than just plastic for purchases. They're a powerful financial tool, and in the US, they're practically a rite of passage. In fact, over 191 million Americans own at least one credit card, with the average adult holding 4 different cards. But how exactly do these cards work, and what makes them such a staple in American financial life? Credit cards function as revolving lines of credit, meaning they allow users to borrow up to a certain limit and repay it, potentially on a rolling basis. This system isn't free, of course. Credit card companies charge interest on any unpaid balance, making these cards both a convenience and a potential financial trap. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial tips, info, and strategies. It also helps the algorithm. Now, one thing that makes credit cards so appealing is the buy now, pay later model. For consumers, this means they don't need immediate cash to make purchases. They simply swipe and worry about payment later. This system works because of something called revolving credit, where you're given a credit limit, say $5,000, and as long as you make minimum payments, you can continue to borrow against it each month. For banks, this is highly profitable. The average annual percentage rate, APR, on credit cards in the US is around 20%. This interest compounds, meaning if a user fails to pay off the balance, their debt grows month after month, earning banks billions of dollars in profit every year. The lure of credit cards in America is often intensified by the benefits they offer. Credit card companies have found ingenious ways to attract customers by rewarding them with cash back, airline miles, and other perks. Take American Express, one of the most prestigious card issuers, whose Platinum card offers rewards like airport lounge access, statement credits, and exclusive event invitations. While these perks seem free, the reality is that credit card companies make up for it in fees. Some cards charge annual fees ranging from $95 to $695 or even more, and these perks are often designed to encourage spending. This is strategic. Research shows that consumers spend more when using credit cards than they would with cash because the pain of parting with money is delayed. Another critical component of how credit cards work in the US is the credit score system. In America, having a good credit score is essential for financial mobility. It affects everything from the interest rate on a mortgage to whether you can rent an apartment. Using credit cards wisely by making payments on time and keeping balances low can build a high score, which in turn grants access to better loan terms. But if you miss payments or max out your cards, your score can plummet, costing you thousands in higher interest rates on future loans. Around 30% of a FICO score, the most widely used credit score in the US, is based on credit card usage, making these cards integral to financial credibility. The credit card industry is also structured around fees beyond just interest. In 2022 alone, Americans paid over $120 billion in fees and interest on credit cards. Aside from annual fees, there are also late fees, balance transfer fees, foreign transaction fees, and cash advance fees. The late fees alone can reach up to $41 per missed payment. Then there's the cash advance feature allowing cardholders to withdraw cash, but with a catch, it comes with high fees and often starts accruing interest immediately at a rate higher than standard purchases, sometimes as high as 29.99%. These fees are a significant revenue stream for banks and card issuers, underscoring the fact that credit cards, while convenient, are structured to benefit financial institutions at every turn. Another critical aspect of the credit card landscape is the role of technology and security. Credit cards in the US are embedded with EMV chips, which provide enhanced security by generating a unique code for each transaction. But even with advanced technology, credit card fraud remains a substantial issue, costing American consumers over $11 billion annually. To combat this, credit card companies have invested heavily in fraud detection and alert systems, allowing them to flag suspicious activity almost instantly. And let's not forget the rise of contactless payments. Many American credit cards now offer tap-to-pay options, allowing consumers to make quick purchases without swiping or inserting a card. The expansion of credit card use in the US has also been driven by partnerships with major retailers and corporations, creating an extensive co-branded credit card market. These co-branded cards, like the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa or the Costco Anywhere Visa, incentivize customers with exclusive perks tied to specific stores. The Amazon Prime card, for example, offers 5% cash back on Amazon purchases, encouraging loyal customers to spend more at Amazon instead of other retailers. This model has proven incredibly lucrative as it aligns the cardholder's spending habits with the interests of both the retailer and the card issuer, often resulting in a long-term revenue stream for both parties. Credit card technology has also become highly sophisticated in terms of credit scoring algorithms and consumer data analysis. Card issuers utilize complex data models to evaluate applicants and determine credit limits, interest rates, and rewards eligibility. These data models not only assess income and employment history, but also track spending habits, payment consistency, and even the types of purchases made. This vast data collection allows companies to personalize offerings, attract higher-spending customers, and assess risk with precision. However, it also means that credit card companies have an incredible amount of insight into personal consumer behavior, a point of contention among privacy advocates. For some Americans, credit cards represent an essential financial lifeline rather than a convenience. The average American household carries around $6,000 in credit card debt, with many relying on credit cards to cover essentials like groceries, medical expenses, or emergency repairs. While this reliance helps people manage short-term financial challenges, it often leads to a cycle of debt due to high interest rates. The impact is even more severe for lower-income households. As studies show, they pay disproportionately higher interest due to lower credit scores. This situation has raised concerns among financial experts, who argue that the easy accessibility of credit cards can trap vulnerable consumers in long-term debt. An interesting contrast is that, unlike other countries where credit cards are used primarily as a convenience, in the US, they're a key tool for building financial history and credibility. In fact, immigrants and young adults often find themselves needing a credit card simply to establish a credit profile. This necessity has created a market for starter credit cards, designed specifically for individuals with no credit history. Companies like Capital One and Discover offer secured cards, which require a cash deposit as collateral, allowing people with no credit to begin building their scores. This process underscores how, in the US, credit cards are not merely a financial product, but a step toward financial legitimacy and access. The structure of credit card rewards and fees also reflects the unique culture of consumerism in the United States. Reward points, cash back, and miles incentivize spending, pushing consumers to maximize every purchase. Studies reveal that US consumers redeem about $10 billion worth of credit card points annually, with an estimated $16 billion in points going unclaimed. While this may seem beneficial for consumers, it's also a carefully orchestrated strategy by credit card companies. By offering these rewards, issuers encourage spending, which translates to more interest income, interchange fees from merchants, and higher balances on which they can charge interest. The credit card market also has a unique competitive aspect with respect to interest rates, which can vary widely. On one end, high-risk consumers might face APRs over 25%, while those with excellent credit may secure rates closer to 12%. This variability has led to aggressive marketing strategies where banks compete to offer the lowest introductory APRs, often with 0% interest for up to 18 months to attract new customers. Yet these offers come with a catch. Once the introductory period ends, interest rates can jump, which catches many consumers off guard, leading to a rapid accumulation of debt. This teaser rate model highlights how US credit card companies maximize profits by initially reducing perceived costs for consumers. Ultimately, credit cards in the US embody a complex financial ecosystem where consumer benefits and issuer profits are tightly interwoven. From data collection and consumer profiling to reward programs and co-branded partnerships, credit cards have become indispensable to American consumer life. But while they offer convenience, rewards, and a pathway to financial independence, they also come with significant risks that benefit card issuers financially when mismanaged by users. Understanding the underlying mechanics and strategies employed by credit card companies reveals why they're such a powerful force in American finance, and why responsible use is essential for consumers aiming to reap the benefits without falling into the pitfalls of credit card debt. Now that you know how credit cards work, you must know how to work your paycheck to pay off debt and save money. Discover the paycheck routine you need to use every time you get paid that is on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.